Hello. Hello. We are back. Last night ended very abruptly, didn't it? It ended abruptly, and I didn't know what to make of it. But Chad opened up my computer, and I guess the GPU was a little bit loosey-goosey. She was letting loose. And so he reset it, and it was apparently missing a screw. But he fixed it, so hopefully it's better. We'll just have to see. I was like, if the computer's gonna crash, I might as well just do my makeup for a bit. We can hang out, we can chat, we can have a good time, and then if it crashes, well, it's over. By the way, I cracked my lips, and they hurt. But we're gonna just keep on trekking. Love Chad for that. Isn't Chad perfect? He was streaming today. Did anybody enjoy the Chad stream? I am moisturized, and I also glued my brows. So my brows are a bit shiny because of the glue. I'm gonna grab a couple things here. Hi, Hoa. Hello, Tinny. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Nate. Lucas. Coop Daddy, Klaus, hello, hello, hi Sarah, hi Mucho, Mucho Mochi, how are ya? Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing cute and doing nice. Grabbing a couple of my Stape L's here. Y'all, One Size is one of my absolute favesies, and they had a sale, and so I got several pieces of all of my favorite things. They send me PR every once in a while, but I don't think that they do requests. I've asked them a few times, and they haven't really gotten back to me, but I bought some of my favorite One Size things. So I'm not worried. I'm not gonna worry about worrying that I'm going to run out. So nice. Cracked lips are the worst. They really are. I have this like one little like bit right there. It's because I did makeup 7 days in a row last week, so I really put my face through it. I was even on that Saturday, last Saturday, I actually wore face paint and eyeshadows as lipstick, so that probably explains it, huh? People have been talking about wanting Darth Vader in DBD. Yeah, I actually heard that. I love Star Wars, so I wouldn't oppose it. I mean, he was in Soul Calibur, so, you know, weirder things have happened, but I'm not campaigning for him to be in there. But that is cool. I mean, he's in Fortnite, so why not put him in other games, you know? Put him in Smash Bros. But I do think that that would be one of the weirder collabs. Not that, like, horror, I think, should be gatekeeped, but he's definitely further away from horror than some things. But I mean, we also have Attack on Titan and The Witcher and Lara Croft. I mean, those things have sort of horror elements, but horror isn't the main genre. So, you know, weirder things have happened. I do think that, like, at what point do we say, oh, you know, that game has had a long enough run? A little rough around the edges sometimes. What is the game with the longest lifespan of, like, the dev releasing official content? Like, what is the game with the longest history of that? Because Mortal Kombat didn't even last 2 years, actually. Mucho, it's nice to hear you're doing good. Happy Tuesday. I am so distraught over my computer crashing last night. Literally, it crashed, and I was like, it's fine. We're gonna crash. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna restart. We're gonna just go back in. But honey, my graphics card disabled itself. I have never seen that before. I mean, maybe that's a common occurrence. Maybe for the IT legends, the people that work with computers, the people that, like, know about their computer, understand their computer. Maybe that's normal. But I had never gone to the device manager, looked at my graphics card, and have it say, this is disabled. And then I try to enable it, and it's like, a fatal error occurred. You cannot enable it right now. So Chad had to go in there and fully reset it, and hopefully it's better. Hi, Slimy Jolteon. How are you, Slimy Jolteon? What's up? How was your stream? Welcome, Ray Deers. My name is Dear. Let's play what you fear, but first we're putting our face on. Hello, Dan. I would guess RuneScape is the oldest. Oh yeah, World of Warcraft for sure. Oh, absolutely. I mean, have they celebrated their 20th anniversary? If not, then they're coming up close, huh? Definitely World of Warcraft. Thank you for all the likes on TikTok, almost to 1,000. Can we get to 2,000, maybe 5,000? Keep liking the stream, it would mean a lot. Also, who likes chocolate milk? Gotta take a few last sips before I powder, because you know, that's gonna be full of powder, and I don't run the risk of getting clown lung, because if I'm gonna get it, I already have it. But I do feel that I don't want to ingest powder through drinking at this time. So, love some chocolate milk. Some people don't understand chocolate milk. It is so good. And this is, for those that dislike milk, it is, I need to specify, almond milk. But any kind of milk with chocolate, I imagine, is magic. I don't like coconut milk, but that does sound like it would be tasty. Oh my gosh, Jonah! Jonah with the heart me, thank you. Thank you so, so much. Very sweet of you, very kind. Hi, Ghostface's husband. Hi, Chad. Chad, how do we feel about chocolate milk? Is this a cosplay? Yes. This is Inside Out. According to TikTok, this is Inside Out. Slimy Jolteon, we're having a very nice day. Chad was streaming Deadly Premonition 2 earlier. It was so much fun to watch. I have been getting a few things together. A few things planned on the horizon. Very exciting. The oldest still active MMO is not what I expected. What is it, Slimy Jolteon? RuneScape wouldn't surprise me. Chad, what do you think is the longest running like live service game with still active support? Hi, Eli, he trusts 52 months. Oh my goodness, with a tier 3. I appreciate that so much. Love you. Are you going to the Purple App Con? Excited. I subscribed to a tier 10. You are so cute. That's wild. How much would that be? If tier 3 is $25, somebody do the math. What would a tier 100 be? My goodness. God, what is tibia? I've never heard of that. Pouring in the house. Hello. Hi, poisonous herb. The sound of the beauty blender. Isn't that funny? I thought that my gain was like low enough because like sometimes I'm like, can you hear me breathing? Just heavy breathing. I don't like when you can like hear the keyboard. I don't like when you can hear me tapping the controller, but like some of it is just, you know, I am a streamer with a mic next to my face, so sometimes you'll hear things. But the beauty blender is one of the wildest sounds. Yeah, tickets go on sale 1 month before the convention. It's not like it's a wonder anyone gets there, to be honest. But it's fun. It's fine. It is what it is. Hi, Hell's Rainbow. Have you been playing some Resident Evil Outbreak? I've been seeing Bakba Soup play it nearly every day. He is so addicted. He is so excited about Resident Evil 9 tying into Outbreak. Like, it is such a joy to see somebody that is like as excited as I feel. No, Tinny, it's Morgan from Darkstalkers. Yes, Rainbow, just like, wow. He does keep saying, like, he wants to see it remade, but with voice chat enabled, and I'm not, like, I'm not gonna, like, oppose it, but I like the game as it is. Like, I don't need them. All I need is a live server. He was saying, like, he wants proximity chat because, it would allow the game to go viral, like Repo and Among Us, and what is the other one? Lethal Company, content warning. But I just don't think it's that game. Like, maybe if they were able to make it so there are no loading screens, where like you're in one room, you get to the other room, and like it's like, and if they worked on it enough, I'm sure that they could do that, because there's mods where you can like speed up your PS2 emulator to really have zero loading. But the way it works, going through the doors would stilt the chat a little bit unless they figured out the right way to implement it. I really like the talking in the game, but I play it on voice anyway, so I guess the in-game character voices wouldn't conflict too much with voice chatting in the game, but I guess it would just need to be finessed in the right way for me. But it would be cool. Oh, you are so fine, Slimy Jolteon. Thank you so much for the raid. You take care of yourself. Thank you for coming over here. It would need to leave some level of remastered to it. It wouldn't just be a port. Yeah, I think so, but I really wouldn't want a remaster unless it's like quality of life changes. So that's where I'm like, oh, I hope that that's not. I hope that they don't go for viral horror. I hope that they just go for fun time horror. Because if they remastered it too much, it would really fuck with the essence of it. Like if they tried to turn it into a Resident Evil 4 clone. You already played the old one, so you don't lose anything. Well, that's where I would disagree, is like playing the old one is, you have to jump through so many hoops that it really closes off playing it with people. Like I've had to step people through this process, and they have to have like majorly huge gigabytes of PS2 discs on their system and stuff, or they have to go through the hoops of getting an actual PS2, and like you have to set up everything in the right way, and then even then people might be using different technology, so then there's different load times, and it's just a whole huge headache. I just wish it was more accessible. And if they were remaking it, maybe they could also do a port. Like maybe it could come with the port. I mean, they remade, not that I don't understand that there's a difference, but they put the original 2 and 3 on GOG, and then the 2 and 3 remake are on Steam, so like they could sell them at the same time. But I just like the experience that they gave us already, and I just want it to be finessed for modern players so that's easier to access. And if Resident Evil 0 remaster is any indicator, there's even a chance that they would allocate the funds and the attention to previously unreleased content. Like, what if we got some characters that weren't released before, or some costumes that weren't released before, or levels that weren't released before? Like, it would be cool. Do I do a show? You're watching it, Ricardo. Welcome. They should make pinkish concealer to make pinkish skin tones. They definitely have some, Mucho. You need to take a look at... What brand is it? What brand is it? Tarte. Tarte has so many different colors of concealer. It's really astounding. But I would say even the pinkest of skin tones, unless you are a very, very, very unique case, I would say that they still contain tones of beige. So I would say a lot of brands have options already, but not saying that it's all perfect, because they do cater, most brands cater to more golden undertones, unfortunately. And sometimes they even, the direction of the brand is pink shouldn't be in your skin, red shouldn't be in your skin. You should balance it out with gold, which isn't the reality for a lot of people. Some people do have redness and it takes up a lot of their face. Kosas, I've never tried that. That's a brand. That mirror is incredible. Strawberry, isn't it cute? Glamlight Cosmetic. Health Rainbow, I think that they would have to remake, like, they'd be remastering the ideas and the sounds and the textures in that case, but they would be remaking the game, because, like, games like that, all the rooms just, like, exist in random places if you're looking at the entire world, and it's just about, like, relocating your model to it. It's not like it's a fully rendered world where there's one room and then the room that it leads to is on the other side. It's, like, a little bit more disjointed, so that would be very involved work, but that would be amazing. I mean, I think that that is what would make the voice chat work. I think that is what would really capture the modern customer as well, is like if it had the haunting ground effect where it's like there's just a giant world and there's no loading. That would also make collaborating way easier, because sometimes it's like your friend gets stuck in a room and they're on the ground and then their virus is going up and, like, you can't get there because of the way that the room setup is, like the way that the character navigates the world is set up. It's just like doesn't allow for the easiest of navigation and collaboration. But I think that there's room for them to take what is already there and build upon it, but it would be like, is Capcom going to do that? From what I've seen, they'd rather just use an old ROM as it is with minimal updates, minimal changes, minimal balancing, or just literally start over. Like with Dead Rising's remaster, that's not a remaster, that's a remake. They just named it remaster for some reason. Do you think we'll get an Alyssa flashback in Resident Evil 9? I mean, it looks like they're setting us up for that. I would imagine that those scenes that we saw, like, that's not how that scene plays out. I feel like we would be playing maybe at one level as her to get a little bit of a build-up backstory, but we'll see. Very exciting stuff! Hi, Powder. Love you. Hi. Strawberry Buns. I'm not sure if I would replay Gregory Horse Show on hard. Does it have different endings, or is it just a redo experience? If there was special content in the hard mode, I could consider it. I love that game, but I might just wait until I forget everything in a few years and then just replay it. Hi, Kit. Is this Outbreak? I love Outbreak. I just really like... Capcom isn't above hiring third parties to handle some of their projects. Like, I'm pretty sure that these Capcom fighting collections were handled by a different company, not like, what is it called? Like grassroots on Capcom's lot, like their own development teams working on it. I'm pretty sure that they like leased it out. And so I would love Capcom to work with Aspire, who made the Aspire made the Tomb Raider remakes, the remasters, I mean, of 1 through 6. Or Night Dive, who did the Thing remaster. I feel like it would be so fabulous because they would really like pay complete attention to detail homage to the originals while making it a little bit more accessible for the modern audience and giving it like a fresh coat of paint. Upping textures where they can, upping saturations. I feel like you're either getting a ROM on GOG or you're getting a remaster. Yeah. God. I mean, to be honest, Capcom has gagged us recently with the Onimusha 2. I mean, that is a remaster in the most remade sense. Like, they took the original game, quality of life changes to the gameplay with literally like fully redone textures, but like based on the original. Same exact voice lines, same exact sound effects, just like filtered and worked on as much as they can. I think that you would be fine with your nostalgia goggles tinted off a little bit. That's what they would do if they remastered Outbreak. No, I think if they I think if they were going to go that extra mile, they would do like a Resident Evil 4-esque. I really think so, because that's what would sell. If it was in the Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 4 remake style, I think that's what would like really get people to go for it and talk about it. That is insane. Chad, do you go on Reddit? I don't think you see what people talk about when it comes to Outbreak. People are like, I love Outbreak, I love all the characters, I love all of the levels, but I hate playing it and I refuse to play it, and if they put it in the Resident Evil 4 engine with camera over the shoulder, that would be the best thing ever. And like, I'm just there like, that's what like the basic bro fans want. They're like, I love Resident Evil 1 Remake, but it is the worst game I've ever played. If only it was in Resident Evil Engine with over-the-shoulder camera. And I'm like, jump out of this Reddit and leave me alone. Hi, Holly. Holly, how are you? I think if they were going to do a light quality of life and niceness improvement, they would just do a full remake. It's insane. Are you saying that, or are you saying that I'm saying that? I'm confused, Chad. A multiplayer mode in Resident Evil 9. Like Reverse. That's going to be ignored and dropped. Yeah, it's sad. I wouldn't be surprised. Holly, how are you? I'm putting blush on. How do we feel about blush? Chad, feel free to come in here and explain if I'm missing your point. It doesn't have any special content or different ending, but the experience of playing on hard mode is a lot different since you can't track the other hotel guests. It makes the gameplay much harder. I had trouble, Strawberry Buns, I had so much trouble just on whatever mode I was playing. Such a fun but difficult game. I hate the the board game part, I have failed that more times than I could count. I would like, if they're gonna do something with Outbreak, I would want a halfway. I would want a full-on remaster or a halfway remake where they go on it, they finesse it, they do all this stuff to it, they do whatever they want to it, but they don't mess with the camera angles. That is my biggest fear, is that they would mess with those camera angles and it would just be a Resident Evil 4 action game. Rather than like the atmospheric fixed camera style that I love. That I love. Wolfie? You like Blush? Blush is nice. The roulette game is so tough. Yes, exactly. Pat, if they brought Outbreak to modern consoles, would you play it with me at least once? In whatever way. Remake, remaster, whatever it is that we get. Would you play it with me? Would you let me yell at you? You would only play it if it's like Resident Evil 4. You didn't even play Resident Evil 4, Chad. I like Marvel Rivals. I appreciate what it's doing for Marvel fans. I don't want to play it at all. I like PvE games when it comes to multiplayer. The only PvP games that I like in any capacity are the ones that have like a horror aspect. Like the even team, like 4 against 4 or 6 against 6, whatever, like, and somebody's a tank, somebody's a healer, like, I just absolutely despise that formula. I really don't like it. I'm not saying it's bad though. The people that like it, I am happy for you. I would never change it for the world, but I don't want to play it. I just have no interest. Chad's saying it's bad. Thank you, Chad. I have a lot of friends that want me to try Rivals, and if they ever put Rogue in there, I'll try it. Not much interested. Resident Evil Remake 4 was so good. Yes, 4 Remake is incredible. They really like took the formula and the beats and the storylines and the characters from the original 4, and they just worked it out. They found like the perfect way to reimagine it. I love 4 Remake, one of the better ones. I realize that 2 Remake is iconic, but like I just don't care for it that much. It's like fine. Love Lewis, I don't recall. Her apartment was lovely. Oh, I do remember her putting on like a body mist right before she left. I feel like it was like sort of fruity. It was also fleeting. Isn't that mirror fun holes? Thank you. Rouge is coming soon. Her voice lines are in the game. Do you mean Rogue? What does she sound like? Is she like sugar? Maybe I'll try it, but I hate that formula of game. God, what did I say? Have I tried classic camera mode? Yes, it was so nice, Hell's Rainbow. I wish that they would make that for Resident Evil 3 Remake. I feel like that would really, like, make it so nice. Well, Chad, I thought that maybe we were pivoting the conversation to Power Stone or something. You have to understand the context. The Capcom is all I ever think about, so if you say Rouge, I'm thinking Power Stone. Nobody ever would talk about Power Stone. Real. Adam's Apple, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate it. Do I do my nose contour with all powder? No, I use cream first. We'll be getting there soon. Am I gonna play more Outbreak? I love Outbreak Bow. I definitely have been thinking about playing more Outbreak lately. Who could have ever known that last time we played a few weeks ago, that soon enough, Outbreak would be the talk of the town once more in 2025. That is mind-blowing. I'm not Dormouse. Rio Cosmetics, Chad. There's mods for that. Pressed. The one thing I love about Resident Evil Reverse was that they were securing Like when Capcom is publishing and funding a game, I don't know if they have to secure a license or ask for permission or if they're just given full reign. But the company making Reverse was making a lot of DLC inspired by old games. So they put like Jill in her battle suit from 5. They put a hunter skin, like the beta from Outbreak. They did the wounded Ada Wong from Umbrella Chronicles. Like they were just pulling out all the stops of the Resident Evil references, and I just love that. I think that feels like maybe that if Outbreak can come back in some way, that they could really like pull a lot of fan service out. But that's just me being a crazy hopeful fan, I suppose. When I'm a hopeful fan. I'm just gonna do like simple brownish makeup today. Last week being all colorful, like it is time to do something soft. Simple question mark. Danny, simple is relative. Simple for a drag queen. Y'all, this weekend is Stream Queen's pool party, !SQ, on the Purple app. Follow the Stream Queen's Purple app channel, because we're gonna have party games next weekend. Fundraising for charity. Tons of party games, all drag artist casts of silly shenanigan party games. Hello, Vicky Torbu. Hey, y'all. Hi, Carly Price. Exactly what we do. How bad do you want to? bought the new Storm skin. Is that the one? I've seen mostly people wearing blue, but I realize you can change people's colors now. It's like, it's really billowing with like really big hair. Be brave and show whole, sister. Thank you for asking. You can ask for that on Cameo. And you know, sometimes people do. How are you, bitch? Bitch, blah, blah, blah. Can we get a shout out for our Miss Bitch? Blah, blah, blah. That's my bitch, blah, blah. What are you up to? I just realized you called me the other day. Oh my gosh, I didn't call you back. Was that yesterday? Oh my god. I am so sorry I missed your call. You want me to call you back right now? I'm not busy. Ooh. It's not crazy. Hey. Here, Dale talks about you in COD. You mean Coder? Knights of the Old Republic? What does Dale say? Bitch, Chad has been watching King of the Hill lately. You seem like you'd like King of the Hill. Do you get down with Mrs. Peggy Hill? Mrs. Peggy Hill. Am I from Seattle? No, I'm from California. Seattle's nice. I've never been, but I have a lot of friends there. Here, is there any queen that inspires you the most? Myself. No, but seriously, I think that the most inspiring queen is RuPaul. And I know that that sounds probably like a cop-out to say, but like me in the 90s, seeing a drag queen in movies, having a talk show, making music, going on television, in interviews, promoting cosmetics, like just queer people breaking down boundaries and going places that queer people maybe were never intended to be. Because in the 90s especially, and we're getting this rhetoric today as well, queer people were nightlife, underground, not in the forefront, in the shadows, in the background. Like, you didn't talk about them, you didn't see them. You had to go out of your way to find the spaces where queer people could exist. And RuPaul was a trailblazer, breaking down barriers, going out there, doing her thing, and never, ever, ever following anyone else's path besides her own. And I think that's inspiring. Not to say that she isn't an old man by today's standards and probably is crockety and get off my lawn kind of vibes. She's definitely gatekeeped in modern times before. But she was the definition of a trailblazer in her element back in the day. And my mom would play her music at Christmas, so you can't say that about everybody. Pretty exciting stuff. What do I use for opaque white lines? I like the NYX Epic Wear Waterproof in white, as well as Trixie's White Hotline. God, I'm still waiting for you to tell me what Dale said. It's my white hotline, by the way. I might have to put it back in its little box. Is this the one? I'm the one. Wow. Okay. I don't know where my other one went, but okay. If you wanted another answer for drag that inspires me, if you were specifically looking for drag race queens, the most inspiring queen to me is Pearl from season 7 of Drag Race. She literally showed me, and not that there weren't queens like this before her, after her, off of Drag Race, etc., but Pearl showed me that you can be an introverted artist and still be a drag queen. She was never like the loudest in the room. She was never the life of the party per se. And before her, I had 0 examples of a drag queen that I thought was like me. So she like proved to me that an introvert can be a drag queen. You don't have to be like the funniest. You don't have to be the life of the party, loudest bitch in the room. Here's Mama's a Diva, so sad a lot of queer people suffer in their own homes. It's so sad, Vicky Toru, so sad. Honestly, she really is a diva. She really is that girl. Absolutely, Bikutorio. She was just my favorite. Favorite. Still to this day. Oh, rude. No, the kitten in the corner is, we got her in the early 2000s. She recently passed away at the beautiful, ripe, long-loved life age of 21. That's Sushi. We love her. She's an icon. Hi, Telmel. But we lost her a few weeks back, so I just wanted to memorialize her and put her up there. We love her. Ooh, doesn't this brown look so nice? Hi, Auntie Uncle. My computer is working at the moment. I took the information that you shared with me, and I shared it with Chad, and he reset my graphics card. Apparently, we had missed a screw when putting it in, and so it was sagging and needed to be reset, and Chad fixed it up. I sent you an important video on Discord if you want to share with the class. I don't know how to share it. Okay. I'm gonna download it. And then... of Swords. Just a second. I need to do this on TikTok too.
If everything I know about exterminating is true, which it is.
Okay. These holds. Test. So now we go here. Here, properties. Audio properties. To go to monitor and output. Okay. Okay, Chad. I jumped through hoops for you. This better be very good. Well, Chad, when you send something to me and you don't have a plan, it gets complicated. Okay. I'm not hearing it.
Out exterminating is true.
There we go.
Out exterminating is true, which it is. We gotta find the queen deer and take her out.
Queen deer. I'll bet she's beautiful.
Why did they say that? How do I play it again?
If everything I know about exterminating is true, which it is, we gotta find the queen deer and take her out.
Queen deer. I'll bet she's beautiful.
If everything I know about exterminating is true,
Hold on.
which it is.
So what you're telling me is they need to get rid of a deer in the forest for some reason. We aren't hearing it? Oh, okay. How do I get... Oh, wait. I don't know how to get TikTok to have the sound. I'm not sure. Well, they said queen deer. They said queen deer on it. Don't know how to get it to play sound on TikTok, I fear. But they said queen deer. So what Dale is talking about, I guess, is that they're being... I don't remember that. So there's some sort of nuisance of a deer happening, and he exterminates bugs. So like termites and ants have a queen, and bees have a queen. So I guess he thinks that there is a queen deer. Real. Because there's a deer just digging in the trash. That is so funny. Me when I dig through the trash. Auntie, isn't it nice that Chad fixed us? Hopefully, we don't know. Tonight is a test. I played a match of Dead by Daylight and I played a match of Friday the 13th, and the game looked nice. The games didn't crash. They worked. So we'll see. Queen Deer being you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so stoked, y'all. Speaking of Friday the 13th, this Friday. First of all, I haven't shared it on socials yet, but I'm going to be a part of Twitch Rivals for Pride. We are going to be playing some Repo with other amazing queer streamers on the platform. It's going to be fierce. But afterwards in the evening, because it's Friday the 13th, we're going to play Friday the 13th with Team Stream Queens. It's going to be crazy. So excited. Gonna be nice. Gonna be really cool. Love Friday the 13th, the game. And in case you were wondering, oh, didn't they shut that down? Isn't that over? Don't they not do that anymore? Well, fans of video games do not take no for an answer. So there are fan modded servers with more costumes than you've ever seen, with more levels than you've ever seen, with more modes than you've ever seen, new characters, which I don't know if the new characters are like were actually in the game and uncovered, or if it's just fan mods. Some of them look a little jank, but you know, it's gonna be a wild time. It's gonna be nice. I just wish I had the robot girl from Jason X, but she's not in there to my knowledge. The real Queen Deer, exactly. Auntie, did you ever play Friday the 13th, the game? You can get it from Steam before it was deleted. Well, if you would like to play it this Friday, let me know. I would have to double check one thing, but I think you can amplify lobbies. I think that you can expand the lobbies in a sensual, beautiful, gaped lobby kind of way. So, if I can have your interest, I can research that. Where is the palette that I want? There she is. Do you think it was free on PlayStation last month? No, it was delisted on an official it was delisted on official platforms on December 31st of last year, the last day of 2024. But if you already have it on PlayStation, they do have modded fan servers on PlayStation. If you already own it, there's no way to get it on PlayStation anymore. On PC, you can still get it. Hey, Auntie, can you send me a message? Can you just say, hey, this Friday, check something. I think that you can make lobbies instead of having an 8-player cap. I think you can raise it to like 15 or something. I'm almost positive that I saw that, but I just have to double check. If you could remind me, I would love that. Love, love, love. Just a little tender reminder. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw is over. It's so sad. Maybe fans will be able to crack that too. Because actually there's some unreleased content in the files that they were like, you know what? We're done. Auntie, it was fun watching you paint. What day was that? Was that Saturday? No, that was this week. What day was that? No, wait, no, that the week just started. Was that Sunday? That might have been Sunday. Hi, Dripta. Nose is snatched. Love a snatch nose. Love a snatch nose. God's Day. And you were like, I hate Resident Evil 2. And I was like, well, the only reason I would recommend that is because statistically speaking, that is the most popular. But it is not my personal favorite. It's just what I would recommend for people to start with because it's the most easily enjoyed by most people's standards, but it's not for everybody. Some people, myself included, I like Resident Evil 1 best. And if we had to go with modern Resident Evil, I would say 7 or 4. But 2 is good by all, like it's good. It's just I think that I unfortunately have biases because they really flopped it compared to the original. Like 4 is perfect as a remake and as its own game, and 2 is great as its own game, but it's a flop ass remake by my standards. I think I should quit my job and become a full-time Resident Evil streamer. Well, based on that episode of your stream, I would say reconsider. You were like, I don't think I want to play this. And then you play it like for another half hour and you're like, yeah, I don't think I should play this anymore. And then you had to like convince yourself several times. But I would watch it. Get the on the TV. I am watching that. You don't want to transport dead bodies anymore? Hey, Elsie. The eyebrows, thank you. Hello, Tatty Fruities. What a cute little emote that is. You love 4 Remake? Isaac, I think that 4 Remake is fabulous. It really takes the best parts of the original 4 and it just bumps up the stakes, bumps up the action, bumps up all of everything, and it cuts every single part I dislike. Every single part, I'm like, I hate this part. Like, they really reimagined it, changed it, or just straight up cut it. Whereas 3 Remake, all of my favorite parts were cut. Like, I'm like, why am I even playing this? Like, they cut out all of the parts that I like. If it's not fully reimagined, it's just fully cut, trimmed. Have I played the Mortuary Assistant? I have. I played the demo and loved it, and then I played the full release only once, and I forget why, but it like really lost my interest. I feel like it was the system of like when you look at the computer files and you discern which kind of ghost it is. I was like, this is so phasmophobia, and maybe I'm not that good at observations or something. I don't know what it is, but I got it wrong and it gave me like a nasty ending and I was like, I don't understand how this is wrong, and then I never played it again. But I did think it was good. I want Chad to play that, but he would never. He would absolutely never. But it would be camp. It would be camp. It would be such a vibe. I liked it the other times I played it, but I think I left way too much time in between and completely forgot everything I did and what I needed. Yes, Auntie. The that's definitely Resident Evil syndrome in a nutshell. Any of the Resident Evils, they just give you so much to do, so much to explore, and so much of it is like recalling, oh, I needed this specific item in this specific place, and then you're like looking everywhere while you're doing other stuff. You have to keep it in the back of your mind. So if you spend too far of a gap between playthroughs, you'll be like, what is happening? And then it's honestly best to just restart. But with some of the games, it's like you've invested so much time and you've done so much, it's like we've gone too far. So I definitely understand where you're coming from. You got it wrong and you never touched it. Rosy Cake's relatable. Relatable. How come they stopped with TCM? Um, I think unfortunately in a Dead by Daylight world, it's not like fighting games where the communities like have each of their own dedicated community and or like supportive communities where it's like, oh my gosh, we love all these fighting games, let's play all of them. Like, unfortunately, the asymmetrical PvP horror genre, it is always so competitive, and it's honestly in a different kind of way than I see in any other game space. Because, like, I don't know, like I don't see mm, I don't personally see Overwatch players and Marvel Rivals players like at each other's throats like, no, my game is better than your game, and like they're eating each other's heads and like pitting them against each other. But anything that comes out in the horror genre that is PvP is either compared to Phasmophobia or Dead by Daylight, and there's no in between. Oh, actually, Phasmophobia is PvE, so it's like that's anything that's PvE is Phasmophobia. Anything that's PvP is Dead by Daylight, and there's no way to get away from that criticism and that comparison. And it always ends up with players dropping the newer one or the less played one and going back to Dead by Daylight. It happened with Evil Dead the game. It happens with Killer Clowns. It happens with Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw, and whatever comes next, it's going to happen. I don't understand why horror fans can't just enjoy several games. I don't know. But that is the truth of the matter. That is the state of gaming that we are in. Unfortunately, it's and when you go on, I love Reddit, so I go on Reddit and I read about Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Evil Dead the game, Killer Clowns, whatever is next. I'll probably be on Reddit and learning about it and reading about players, but it's always 2 days after it comes out. The servers are dead. This game is dead on arrival. It's going to be dead within a week, and I'm just going to go play Dead by Daylight because, you know, there's no point in playing a game that's going to die off. And it's so competitive, and there's so much vitriol and like anger, and I just don't understand. Maybe it's what I always talk about in Dead by Daylight, that the survivor role is always the loudest, most upset role, not because there's more of them, but also because the role of being hunted and injured and killed, it feels like the stakes are higher. So people really act like their whole life is at stake. And so they like are immediately screaming toxicity and victimhood. Maybe that's why people act like that in all of the games overall. I don't know. But it's annoying. You played TCM since it came out and you never escaped. Oh my gosh. When it first came out, it was so easy to escape. I think I have 400 escapes. I could be over exaggerating. nowadays it is so hard to escape. They really like they made it a lot more killer sided unless you know exactly what to do. Unless you're playing as Leland or Anna, or have a Leland and an Anna protecting you as Connie or someone else, like you're not gonna escape very much. But I love that game. I like playing as killer and as the victim. So sad that they killed it. I mean, you can still play it, you can still buy it. It's just, you know, it has an expiration date. There's no new content coming. The fall of TCM needs to be studied. I think that the issue is the issue in itself is that the devs weren't fast enough to capitalize on trends, make new content, make new incentives, make new things to unlock or things to work for. Like they really let time frames and urgency pass them by. But the root of that, I don't know if it's because of the license holder, they can't like just make content fast, or if it's a manpower thing, like they don't have enough people working on it or something. But it seemed like whenever they put out a patch, the devs would be on vacation. They'd be days and days and days and days away before they would ever respond. And you know, me as a player, I'm patient. So like if a game is a little broken, I can still play it and enjoy it. But like the community at large, just shouting from day two that gun media is a scammer. The people at the people that run gun media are scammers, and that's frustrating because I know that game design is tough. Tough. Seemed high difficulty when DBD has a casual aesthetic. I would say that I think it just depends on your point of view. Like the Texas Chainsaw, much like Friday the 13th, like unless you have the perfect sweaty survivor side of players, like it's meant to be the killer is more powerful than the survivors. Like it's meant to be a couple people are going to die every single match. Like it's not made for everyone to have an entire team escape. That should be very, very rare. Whereas on DBD, it could go either way because the dynamic is meant to be like an arcade game. Like you don't know which side is going to persevere. Whereas this Texas Chainsaw, it's like which one of the survivors is going to be the final girl that might escape, which I think it makes the stakes higher. It makes it more scary, which is the point. I always feel like Swifts are too powerful together. I want to just like I feel like DBD if you're grouping together as a Swift, it should tell the killer because then you could bring more oppressive things. You could like take off your experimental build and you could bring your very best build, or you could back out if you don't feel equipped to take on a Swift. But that's me playing killer and thinking that it could be more balanced. But I don't know, me playing Texas and it being like a really high difficulty and like having to really play cautiously and like carefully to me was the whole it's like you're in a horror movie. Like you can't like your life is at stake. You can't just play risky. And if you do play risky, like it's very risky. I think that that's the power of Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw. I think that's what was the appeal of them. That you're really like underpowered. I love Friday the 13th. We're going to play it this Friday, Friday the 13th. Ooh, this eye is pretty. Hey, yes, yes. You got married on Friday the 13th? Cute! The mug is always stamped. Thank you, Ty. I'm just having a good time with some makeup today. Pigmains are demanding a buff. Glockiana, I love the pig, and she's not getting a buff. Because the thing is, unfortunately, you and I imagine, we play in high MMR, and we play against players that know what they're doing, but every single buff and every single nerf, every single balancing act that the devs of DBD take, like, they are simultaneously looking at the data that pertains to you and I, but also they're looking at new players. And for new players, the pig is so fucking oppressive. New players don't know what to do against her, so she gets 4K, 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 4K until that new player is no longer in the new bracket. But anyone that ever plays the game for the first time doesn't know what to do against the pig, so they have to be careful about what they do with her, because the newer the player, the more powerful she is, and we get punished. They buffed the pig. A buff. The buff for pig is, it was a while ago, and they just made her dash a little bit better, but not great. They made her crouch a little bit nicer. Like, she moves a little bit faster in crouch, if I recall, and then her dash goes further. But like, those don't amount to much. They really don't. Like, my pig matches, I'm a pig main, and they could go either way. You never know which way it'll go. I can get a 4K, I can get a 2-man kill, I can get all 4 escape. Like, you just never know what'll happen, because if it's solo queue, I'll probably get a kill or 2. If it's a Swift, probably all 4 will get out. What do you do against pig? If it's a Swift, you have your best player get in her face and cause chases, keep her busy. If she's happened to give out any hats, then don't finish the gens until the hats are off. And if she's going after one player, everybody, like, report for duty and try to distract with hits, protection hits. She is she's basically an M1 killer, so if you hold W and every once in a while stop at a loop, waste her time, and then W to the next loop, like, a good runner can really buy so much time with the team, and it's so fucking frustrating. Because if people know not to wait at unsafe pallets or windows, like, the dash is unusable. The dash is only usable against a brand new player that doesn't know what it means when they hear that sound, or at unsafe pallets. Otherwise, useless. I don't use it much at all. She's dependent on chase perks more than other killers. Yeah, because she's got a slow running speed, and she's basically an M1 killer. Like, I'm not saying she's fully an M1 killer, because she has the hats, which cause a little bit of oppression, and she does have the dash move, but like, she's most effective as an M1 killer. And unfortunately for her actual power, certain add-ons lower her amount of hats. And also, once you've given all your hats, if you have a really good team that's gotten all the hats off, I mean, you don't have a power anymore. You literally don't have a power. Which is one of the most frustrating parts, is if you give out those hats generously, and they happen to be able to get them off because they nerfed her in the fact that she can't see where her Muppets are. You have to like seek them out. You have to like memorize where they are or where the spawn points are. So you can't really watch the survivors with the hats on. So if they all get their hats off, honey, no power. You're bald. You were born on Friday the 13th. QB, that's cute. Kusing, thank you for the heart me. My contacts feel weird. Eulatrax, thank you for the 43 months. Is Leia still in her egg? She was not too long ago. She was sleeping in it. Wasn't that so cute, Mel? I love when she's in her pod. She's a pod racer. Cute, right? A little bit more pink here. Wow, we're only at an hour and a half. We are speed running this makeup right now. The way she was peeking out, she was unusually like calm in there. I didn't know what she was gonna do, if she was gonna try to get out, if she was just gonna sit there, and she was like sort of sitting down in there. It was sort of like, this is nice. A queen on her throne, if you will. Ooh, that highlight. You played as the Leshen today? Isn't it nice? The sounds are so cool, right? I love that outfit. So, so good. Oh my gosh, Coco has expensive doggy beds. And some cat beds, she won't lay on them, but your drag suitcase is perfect. Well, the drag suitcase has love in there, I think. What are your favorite niche horror movies? Niche is hard to say. I mean, A24, you can't go wrong. They always have a great POV with horror. They always have a gag, they always have a surprise. Hereditary, Midsummer, I mean, iconic. Malignant was a really fun one. I loved Abigail. If you're looking for new horror, my favorites are the classic ones, and some people might think they're boring. Gremlins, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, um, Alien, Predator. I mean, there's so many fun ones from years past. The Thing. The Thing is incredible. If you haven't seen The Thing, that one pops off hard. If you've never seen The Thing, oh my goodness, don't look up a spoiler. Just throw yourself at it and see what happens. It will gag you. Can't hype it up enough. One of these days, I'm going to make Chad watch The Thing with me, and he's going to be appalled. Oh my gosh, you got to see The Thing in theaters? Fierce. The effects, like, obviously the effects are dated because it was the 80s, but, like, in a way, they really hold up. It's like watching Alien. Like, they picked the perfect way of depicting the monsters and the special effects in, like, some overt shots, but some very careful shots, and it's incredible to witness. Ooh, Basket Case is fun. I haven't seen Basket Case in forever. Reanimator was gaggy. I watched that for the first time a few years ago. Loved it. Hellraiser is a good one. I love Alien because they like were very restrained with the special effects and it really paid off. A bit of pink in the eye. Not good. Oh, thank you for the heart me, Ozempic. Mwah. Ooh, Alien Earth. Yes. I haven't been watching any trailers because I want to be really gaga. I want to be gaga. I've seen some like promotional imagery though, and I don't know if they're going the FX route, like where they do the I mean it's on FX, so maybe it's the route of American Horror Story where it's all very interpretive and illusory to the content itself. I saw one where it was like an Earth in an alien egg opening up, so like obviously that's interpretive and artistic, but there were some where I'm like, what is that? There was something where like it had like a spider or a fish or something in a box with the alien next to it. So I'm thinking like, is the face hugger gonna infect something and then there will be like a water xenomorph or something? Like I just can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be fierce. It's gonna be fierce. It's gonna be nutty. Oh, my lash is in the other room. I'll be right back. Chad's feeding my baby. Chad's feeding my baby. Us Alien fans are winning. I'm really thinking like Alien is in a place where it can just be kooky, it can just be fun, and I would even say that it's been in that place like since what is it? Jean-Pierre Jeunet, I think, did Alien Resurrection, and that was just wild kooky fun. And since like Alien Resurrection came out, and then Ridley Scott was like, no, this is serious. We're gonna go back and we're gonna tell the real story. And he was way too serious. Like, it was like, Prometheus is really fun. Prometheus is really fun. Alien Covenant is fun enough. But I think that Ridley Scott just got in over his. He was in over his head on what to do with Alien, and he took it a little bit too seriously, and like he got ridiculous with it but in the wrong ways, whereas Fede Alvarez, like he took Alien and he had fun with it, and I feel like we're going back to Resurrection in a way, which I loved. Resurrection, I realize like some people don't like it, but I think if you just watch it because it's fun, it's way better. And I'm hoping that Alien Earth is like that, where they can like take inspo from the action figure line, where there's like a crab alien and a gorilla alien. Like, I'm not saying I want all of those in it, but I feel like they could draw inspo there, you know? What was the last horror movie you watched, or the one that you liked? What was the last horror movie I watched? The one that comes to mind would be Abigail last year, but I think I've watched one since then. Oh, The Substance. Loved The Substance. Loved The Substance. I think I also watched another movie that was horror. I'm blanking. The Substance, in my opinion, deserved all of the accolades it got. It was so much fun. It was so wild. It was kitschy, kooky, and a good time. Not for everybody, but I had a good time. Bathed. Ew. Are you okay? Hope you're okay. The Substance was so good, but I never want to subject myself to it ever again. I think you should watch it again. I think it's nice. I have only watched it one time, but I would totally watch it again. I just don't watch movies that often, but I would rewatch that one for sure. Where is my setting spray? Setting spray. I think I have a mini one. A mini one. Oh, here it is. Pretty sure this is run out already, but that's okay. Hi, Rita. The shrimp scene alone, oh my gosh, with what's his name? Great Balls of Fire, and he's like, at least it was played for, like, it was simply nothing but, yeah, Dennis Quaid. It was nothing but us as the audience and Demi Moore being disgusted by him. So it's like, it was at least played like it was. It was disgusting, and we were meant to think that he was disgusting. So yeah, it was effective. That is the perfect word. It was effective. Do I do performances? This is a performance. Drereya. Rita, you seem like you would do a substance-inspired performance. I don't know how it would be, but I feel like you would have some sort of cerebral response to the substance, and somehow you would do it. I don't know. I went to an Oscars party in a look I thought was giving Demi Moore, but I ended up looking more like Nosferatu. What do you mean? Hi, lady. Lady, did you not like the substance? Did Rita not like the substance? I think we talked about the substance a little bit, Rita. I'm recalling some sort of chat we had. I hate this new glue. It's gross. You were not the biggest fan. That's fair. That's surprising. I feel like you come across as an intellectual. But I mean nothing by that. I'm just being silly. I don't think that it's neither here nor there. That film. Hmm. Do you like The Evil Dead, Rita and Lady? You've weirdly never seen it. I feel like you shouldn't see it. Because to me, The Substance was modern Evil Dead. Like it's... Oh, I do have my music off. I turned it off because we watched a clip from Chad. And he never told me that I needed to turn it back on. Sicko. So, The Substance reminds me of The Evil Dead because The Evil Dead is defined by its gratuitous violence, but also its like sense of humor. And I feel like The Substance had like this strange, surprising sense of humor to a lot of it. And like you laugh, but like it's sort of awkward because like, are you supposed to laugh? Are you not supposed to laugh? But you are supposed to laugh, but it's presented in a way where you're like, oh! You thought that it took itself too seriously? Did you watch the last act where her ear falls off and like a boob is birthed out of something? And then the audience just like screams out of nowhere, and then like, or when she's like pulling her teeth out. Am I playing DBD today? Yes, Ellie. But no, truly, like, not all entertainment is for everybody, and like people have different tastes. So I completely respect liking or disliking entertainment. But I found it camp. I think it took itself seriously, like when it showed Demi Moore's character like being so self-aware of her age and her perception and how people were like counting her out, like that felt serious. It felt like serious commentary, and it felt like it was serious to her as a character. But then it started to be wild. I hate this glue, I hate this glue, I hate this glue, I hate this glue. It smears everywhere. I have, lady, and this version of this glue, if you let it sit too long, it literally becomes plastic. And like with the old one, like you could tell by the color as it was drying. But this one you can't tell. It's like the same color whether it's wet or dry. It's terrible. Yeah, this is the duo glue, Hannah. This is the dark, the one with the pink box. And they've changed the formula, and it is gaggy in a bad way. Rita, did you see Alien Romulus? Did you like that one? Where it's like more straightforward. It's not like commentary kind of horror. It's just, there it is, monster killing people. Oh no, I'm not making that assumption. I was just asking like if you only like commentary horror but didn't like The Substance. You know what I mean? Because some people would be like just as a a hypothetical. Like some people would be like, I like only political commentary horror, but Substance I didn't like, and I don't like Alien because it's just a monster flick. You know, I was trying to place you, if that makes sense. I love the Substance 2 kit. I was left confused because for some reason I left the theater. I had to read Reddit a little bit to like sort of curb my confusion because the way that they kept solidifying like you are one, like they meant you are literally one. You share aspects of each other physically. But I left the theater being like, why did they get so mad at each other? Why did they get so mad at each other if they share the same brain? And then it took me a little while of processing to be like, they split off and are their own characters. So when one is asleep, that one's brain is shut off and this person is living their life, and like they don't share memories, they don't share experiences. They are split, but they are one because they share their livelihood. Which I don't think anybody would take that, to be honest. If you knew that your mind would be split in two, you wouldn't do that, because you'd be like, well, then the version of me out there is enjoying myself and I am still an old bitch that hates my life. You know? I think if that was spelled out, then they would not do it, but my assumption was the whole gist of it is like you wake up and you're young, and then you go to sleep and you wake up and you're old, but it's not like that. They are separated, even though they're one. Mama, that's drag. Do you not remember? Maybe if you're on certain, if you're living your life a certain way, then yeah, you are blacked out. You don't know what that bitch did. Hi, Mink. Minx, I want you to play Alien again. What is your excuse? You have a computer. I wish it was explicitly mentioned that she got impregnated by her cousin she was in love with. That would have been more gross and icky and horror. I thought that was pretty clear. Alien Romulus was a great return to form for the Alien franchise. Me too. It was made by a fan, which I think is what they needed a long time. I need you to backseat me. I will. Play it on a Sunday. Mama, I'm there. I loved your asking if we've seen more dumb horror, thinking we weren't intellectual enough to get the substance. Lady, you are pulling a Rita, where you intentionally misconstrue something just to be a psycho bitch. I don't think it's wrong to gauge where someone's fondness lies. You know? Lay it down. Rita, I think you should clip Rita roll. I'm about to roll a Rita roll and it's a 2. Clock it. You look beautiful, OMG. Dona the animator. Why, thank you. What's one thing you feel would be scary if happened from a horror or science fiction movie? A serial killer that only goes for queer people. Specifically. The hate crime serial killer. Maybe they've done that already. Wasn't They Them like that? Haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. You don't play Mario Party with me anymore? Yeah, because you scream at me. You make me feel bad when I need to rob Auntie Uncle of everything she has, because I was robbed multiple times before that. You make me uncomfortable to do that. To do what I have to do. Dear, you scream the most in Mario Party? I don't think so. I don't think so. Should we ask Lappin? Lappin would say that I scream a lot, but he would also say you scream a lot. Here, they have a whole scene where they sing a Pink song as if she's the ultimate queer icon. My initial reaction to that, not knowing anything, and I realized that this might be rich to play devil's advocate, because I know some people that usually do, here, present, watching. But I would assume that that's an individualized case of just wanting to sing a Pink song rather than commentary that she is the ultimate queer icon. Because sometimes we just want to sing Get Party Started, you know? Coming up, you know? Sometimes you just have that within your soul. But if it is depicted as like, okay, girl, I'm gonna turn on my pop diva. Get ready. You know it, girl. It's our favorite. Click. I'm coming up. You know, like that would be like, you know, that would be wild. That would be like, I am so aware I'm watching a movie. Hi, Temporary. I was thinking the alien facehugger and the whole aftermath, not something that happens IRL. What? The work. Love a facehugger. Lady, if it's literally depicted that way, that's wild. That is wild. You think it was Raise Your Glass? I think that's a good song. I don't think that Pink is a queer icon, but I do think that she makes listenable pop music. And, you know, I'm not mad. But maybe I'd be mad if I watched the film. Maybe I'd be like, what is going on? Hi, Blakers. Do I have a favorite horror franchise? Alien would be my favorite. But I also love 80s horror. So, like, you know, the Freddys, the Jasons, the Pinheads, the Chuckies. Love Gremlins. Gremlins, I think, is perfect. I think that Gremlins fills that place of, like, like horror just generally typically has a camp factor, but Gremlins is like hyper aware of the camp factor. It's like they are just trying to be like a cartoon but IRL with puppets. It's like the Muppets if it was scary. I love it. Ooh, this is pretty. Have I seen The Hidden? No, I've never heard that. Am I into horror anime? No, but I watched an anime while I was away in LA a few weeks ago. I watched, it was on Adult Swim. What was it called? I was so impressed. I was like enthralled. They played only one episode and I was like, oh my god, I love this. It was really pretty, and I think it was made by the Cowboy Bebop people. It like had a Cowboy Bebop-esque aspect, like music-wise, character design, people's complicated nature. It was super cool, like very retroistic future kind of vibes. Everything, it was like Black Mirror but anime. Like everything is technology focused. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? It's on Adult Swim. It's like currently airing. Are there any Stephen King adaptations that you thought were great? Kit, I liked It. The remake of it, the original It. I've always loved It. I also love The Shining. I think The Shining is so nice. Pet Cemetery scares me. Zelda. I could not take Zelda. When I first saw it, so when I was in middle school, we got HBO, and I would stay up all night and I would watch horror movies playing in the middle of the night. And I saw Pet Sematary, and the sister Zelda, her back terrified me. And like her lips are all whited out, and like it's just like gross. Wow. Hi, Kristen. No one cares. So true. I have a friend named No One. And she does care a lot. Mama, if you're in here talking to me, you're just gonna get more and more gay shit. Enjoy the gay shit. The internet has algorithms, so if you keep interacting with gaggy stuff, all you're gonna get are queer people. Ooh, Lisa from Remake. I love Lisa Trevor. There's a rumor that they're going back to Raccoon City and they're gonna find Lisa. That's gonna be incredible. Incredible. Can't wait for Resident Evil 9. Okay. One Size sent me a lip pencil. We're gonna try it. The best way, so every once in a while on Instagram Reels, on TikTok, I get like weird pet mask, like people talking about tractors. Maybe it's because my name is Deere, so they think that like I want to see John Deere stuff. But every once in a while I get tractors and I'm like, get the tractor off the TV. I'm not watching that. Like swipe, swipe. And then I see a hot guy with his shirt off. Cute. You know, like it, save it. I see a wildly like winged out liner glitter lid, saved. And I keep getting more of that. Whenever I see some het mask thing, it lasts one day and then I don't see it for a month. And so these trolls that come in here and they're like, ew, F slur, this is so gay, I can tell you're gay. I can tell you're gay too, girl. I'm coming up on your feed. Not my fault. Not my fault, honey. You act like it's my fault that I'm being shown to you? No, that's on you. Faye gag. You gagging? What contacts? Twilight. I'm wearing... I think this is Lens Village. They are old. I don't think Lens Village even exists anymore. Chad, what did you laugh at? Chad is watching King of the Hill. Dusty, exactly. Nobody comments on more gay shit than someone that is a self-repressed, self-hating gay in the closet. And it sucks. It sucks that that's the assumption. But it really is. Because people that don't care about gay stuff, they literally don't care. It literally doesn't exist to them. I'm looking for a lipstick. Did I put it here? I want to wear pink. I want to wear pink like a true gay. I have the colors here. Let's see. The child is tea, but the fae is gag. So true, Carlo. You said it. You went there. Glad you saved my beautiful glitter lid and wing light. Real. It is a For You page. Call it, Hannah. Call it, clock it. Clock it, work it. You better got it. I want to wear... Okay, listen. I want to wear a pink, but like it's sort of a deeper pink. Oh, fade again. So true. Pay the gag. Pay the gag. I think they are dating. They seem to have come in together. A woman at my work was talking about how much she loves Detox. It was so cute. Oh, I love Detox. Detox is so nice. Who inspired your makeup originally? Jessica Rabbit. Okay, so a one-size pencil. My trick is to really overdraw your lips so the boys keep noticing you. You didn't realize I overdraw my lips? Any self-respecting woman will overdraw her lips. Does anyone know who Tim and Eric are? When I was younger, I would watch Tim and Eric Awesome Show, Great Job. And they would sometimes make these really strange, weird, like SNL kind of esque song music videos. And they had a song called Come Over. And it was this really old woman singing about having an affair with like a neighbor. And I love it. And so I have selected the lip color, which in my mind is named after that song, and it is called Come Over. And I will sing you just a note, just a little moment of it. It goes as follows. My husband's gone, he's left for work. I've taken off my top and my skirt. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, come over her. Sexy. If I ever have a music career, I'm covering that song. You can do me like no man can. My husband don't even stand a chance. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, come over her. So true. That's a pretty lip pencil. Playing Spirit Hope to slay these bottoms. You better work it out. Did you bring Haunted Ground? Okay, so this is Come Over lipstick by MAC. Ow. My lips hurt. Oh, it's so cute. Little peachy pink. Mug is mugging. Thank you. Isn't that a beautiful color? Baby. Allie. Alexaris, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate it. Tipper Gore, thank you for the heart me. And thank you all so much for 5,000 likes. How long have I been doing makeup for? Almost 20 years? That's wild. 18 years? That's fucking nuts. I had not done the math in a long time. The nuances. I like. Is it true that it ruins your skin? I don't think so. I mean, I think my skin is okay. I think it's just you need to know your sensitivities and then cater to it. A bitch got eczema. Oh, it was the worst. Heart goes out to you. Definitely follow Vicky Valiant. She is also afflicted with that, but she is very honest and open about her love of makeup and what works for her, what doesn't work for her, and she is perfect, angel, angelic, awesome, everything. So she could definitely be a source of inspo when it comes to finding the right makeup or finding the right products to use in conjunction when you have eczema. She's a star. Love her. Hi, Velvet. You're really pretty and naturally blonde. Thank you so much. So real. So true. So true. Okay, I'm not particularly impressed with this pencil, but like I don't hate it. It's just sort of there, you know? It's like sort of peachy pinky. This is one size. This was free with, it was a gift with purchase. Lip Snatcher in Ride Ready. You better ride ready. Fine. Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is anyone here that enjoys my Mac Museum videos? Does anyone enjoy those? I am so excited. I found it today. On Mercari, somebody posted a 90s stone pencil. So I can compare. I bought it. I am so excited. Expect that in a week. Girl said that she would ship it out soon. Stone. I have been wanting a 90s stone for years. You can get a stone at Ulta online. You can get one at the Mac store. But a 90s stone? I've been waiting years. I have been waiting years to find it. I am so excited. So excited. It's the 90s. It's the 1998 version. Literally the 1998 version. It's the one with the silver packaging. I am so stoked. So stoked. Also, these girls on TikTok, these popular ones, we've got the Erin Parsons, we've got the another Hannah, and Hannah just got test patterns. So I bet you people are whispering about test pattern pencil. I feel like they might bring that one back. Who knows if it'll actually match the old one, but I could see them opening the vault and trying to reacquire the test pattern because that's a good color. What do we think? I just wanted like pinky, soft, rosy. I put some pinks in the eyes. We've got the pink cheek. We've got a pinky lip. Mwah. I will be leaving and getting dressed. I will be back soon. Can we bring back lip erase? They are bringing back lip erase. My friend Heather, she went to a MAC event for pro members and influencers only, and they showcased a full collection of 10 lip erase. So it's all different undertones, all different levels of color, light to dark, and it's gonna be a lipstick pot concealer where you dip into it and you can blank out the lip to match the face and then build color on top. That's the purpose of lip erase, but a lot of people just used it as lipstick. But it's very exciting. I used to have lip erase and I sold it because I didn't like it. Sort of wish I kept it. I had both colors, dim and pale. I always thought, like, if I want a pale lip, I'll wear Myth, Blush Pot, Fresh Brew, just put some Studio Fix foundation powder. I never saw the benefit of lip erase, but I'll get one just to see it. Blakers, this is my full-time job, streaming. Hey. Yeah, Tippercore, I didn't care for lip erase either. I just didn't care for it, but a lot of people love it. Not my favorite. Anyway, I will be right back. I'm gonna go change. I'll be back soon. We're gonna play Dead by Daylight. We're gonna see if the game crashes. Just to remind you, yesterday our stream crashed. We were gonna have a Capcom Monday. We were playing and starting with some DBD. We were gonna get into some Killer 7. Unfortunately, that was not to be because my GPU crapped out, but Chad went into my build. He moved some things around. He resecured, reseated my GPU, and it seems like everything is cute. It seems like we're all good, but we'll see. We'll just see. Thank you, Chad. Love you. I'll be back in a bit. TikTok people, I will be ending the stream but restarting when we're gaming. So stick around. Purple app, we're gonna go to our BRB clip show. So with that, bye TikTok people. I'll be back soon. Love you all. Kissies. Come back. Don't go anywhere. Stay around. When my picture is red, go watch some of my videos, and when you see my picture red, come back. Okay? BRB? Okay. Twitch people, YouTube people, BRB. Love you. Watch this. This is my commercial. Oh, I had the wrong hand. Okay, we'll do it one more time. My first modeling gig. Can you believe? So beautiful, right? I did the wrong hand again? Okay. Did I do the right one? Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Ah, I'm such a model. I don't want to know. Hi, rat. Hi, rat. Rat babies. My rat babies are here. Very cute. Okay, now that I've gotten encouragement from my rat family. Hi, Carol. Ooh! Oh, I'm an acrobat. Don't mess with me, I can roll. Oh my gosh, I love pumpkin seeds. They're
Sure you can't let me in.
I'm just a weird random person with my left breast out and a bloody arm and missing an eye, and I look like I could turn into a zombie at any moment. You know, it's fine. It's fine and it's normal. But pumpkins. Oh! Why are they not concerned about how his left breast is out and he's covered in blood? No one is mentioning it. No one's talking about it. Okay.
The 43 was killed by...
Shut up, please. Just kidding. No, I ruined it. Oh well. If it didn't play in a cutscene, I don't need to know. It's just a mannequin. He's just staring at a wall. Like, what? Don't you have places to be? Don't you have a job? Like,
I can stand the
what is he
generator.
doing? I'm about to pop this gen, and I'm gonna miss him. I've grown really close to him.
Yeah. Okay, one more gen. Love that.
This man is wigging out.
I was literally just running from him.
He got bored. He left. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, I'm out. Say I'm the queen of driving.
I wanted you to leave.
Say I'm the queen of driving. Trashly. Trashly. Trashly.
Oh my god.
First of all, why didn't you go after the driver? Why would you not go after the driver first?
Oh, 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 oh. I'm playing it like this from now on. Oh no. Oops. I didn't mean it. Do we know where a generator is?
Go to the main building. I'm on one there.
Okay.
It's almost done. Well, it's 50%.
I'm on my way.
There's only room for one more though.
Jump the Roo Girl! It didn't even change the... Come on, zombie. Get closer, zombie. Yeah. Good zombie. Die. Let's go this way. Oh my goodness. Is that a Shih Tzu? Is that a Shih Tzu? Daisy! Daisy! Oh, 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 oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, baby. Baby? Baby? This is gonna be fun for both of us. Okay. I don't think the baby likes it. It's so long. It has the longest neck I've ever seen. Who are you? It's smiling. Can we paint their nails? This one. Yay! She's beautiful. Are they dead? We have to make this thing. Look at the little hands. She has a little hat on. She sits like a kitty. These dinosaurs are for me. They're my friends. It's starved to death. I'm hoping that if you release the dinosaurs that it'll eat people.
Can you stand on Saturn?
Okay, standing on Saturn.
I hope this doesn't kill you, but it might.
Holly, that's not reassuring. That's bad. That's scary. Holly, I'm dying! Hi there. Oh, that still counted. Oh! Hey, Nancy! Hi there. Just dropping in to say hi. Oh, Leon's gonna take a hit. That's nice. He's like, I'm gonna go. Oh my god, oh my god. No! Oh my god, he does have a tombstone! No! Why didn't he kill you? He only kills me? Why am I destined to die forever? She's beautiful. She's me. I relate to her. Will you take it? Yes, I will. Oh no! Marvel's Midnight Suns. Ooh, we're gonna play it. Oh! Do you see how full this wig is? Teasing brush. What does low volume look like? This. This is low volume. The wig. Shut up, everyone. Nico is very Hot Topic, but I like it. I think she's pulling it off. He smiles at me. Oh my gosh. My heart stops. There's grapes here. Is that a giant block of cheese? Spider-Man. Oh, who is she? Knock back. Honey. It's over. Yes! Honey, the cheese! Honey, the cheese. So there isn't a cat or a dog. The house is completely bald of animals. Puppy? That's why we can get a dog bed?
I know.
Oh! That's my baby girl! Look at her. Oh my gosh. Look at the tail. Look at the little tail. She's so happy. I love her. His buckles are like his abs. Like, this is very, like, he's wearing all the clothing and yet I'm like, is he serving body? Can I switch their outfits? No. I'm speechless here. No. No. Nope, you're keeping the trunks. Perfect. This is cheese game. There is so much cheese up in this bitch. Where is everyone? Hello, you little bastard. Do I burn her or do I knife her? Do we have any preferences, everybody? Knife or burn? Knife or burn? Burn a little, then knife. There we go. We did it. We're the best at the game. Why do you have a dagger? What is that?
I have it to protect us, dear.
Are you gonna rob me?
Dear, do you hear what she's saying? Do you see what she said? She said sacrifice someone.
What?
Oh my god, dear, I just sacrificed myself or sacrifice you. Dear,
Why?
running out of time.
Why would
Dear-
you do this? What
Dear,
do
I
you
love
mean
you.
you have to sacrifice
have to-
someone? Stop.
I have to sacrifice someone. I have to sacrifice myself or sacrifice you. Do you want me to kill you, dear?
I would prefer not, but I
I'm
mean,
gonna save you, dear.
don't do it to yourself,
you,
though.
I love you, dear. I'm sorry.
No!
Dear, I love you. I'm dying for you. I'm sorry.
No! Oh my god, you're gonna die! Get in the water! Get in the water, girl! Please! You can do it! Come on! Work harder! Jump! This poor Mako. She's gonna drown. Wow. Huggy wuggy. Oh! It's Kissy Missy. She's beautiful. Do it. Let's hug. Let's be together. Hi. Hi. I'm gonna cry. No, come back, please. Please come back. Please, 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 please come back. Please. I told y'all. I bet she's nice. She's nice. She's nice. She's nice. Where are you? Oh, it's the May Queen. She's gorgeous. She's very, very pretty. Never mind. Uh-oh. Skinny. Skinny. Hi. Dad. Dad! I knew it was you. I said it was you.
Dad?
No, I'm going after Jill because of your behavior. This is because of Ace. Hello, hello. Thank you all for waiting. It's nice to see you. Nice to have you. Just a moment here. What's up? How's it going? Okay, okay. Ooh, just a second. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was trying to get my controller. I put it in a funny place. Okay. So here we are together again. How was everybody's break? I went and got some water. That's all I did. I'm looking exactly as I did before. Literally no change. Just me being Miley, you know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey. Hey. The saturation is a little funny here, I'm noticing. Ever since I was colorful, the saturation has been a tad odd. Looks good. That looks good, I think. Let me just add a touch. Sometimes this lace, I don't know why. It's a little bit dark there, so I just take a little bit of powder. I mean, it's not perfect, but sometimes that's a little bit better, but sometimes it isn't. I mean, I'm a drag queen. Who are we kidding? you know? Perfect. You look pretty. Thank you. Mm. So we're gonna play some Dead by Daylight, of course. It's fine. It's fine. Chipotle bowl. I started in 2016. We're gonna capture the game. We're gonna go here. Yeah. Isn't this hair so pretty though? Oh. I like this mug today. Send it to me for the next gig. T. Hi, Cheryl, Annie. Can we get some likes on TikTok? Can we get to 5,000 likes, please?
I got you. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, my headphones aren't on. Oops. This art of Arella, they really pumped off.
This cannot possibly be real.
Okay. You know you can skip the cutscene? Yes, I was just getting a few things ready around my stream. So is there anything new in the store? Have it, have it, have it. Have it, 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 have it. I guess I already claimed that. Oh yeah, I checked the game to make sure my GPU was working, so I must have claimed it. And nothing new here. Oh, Jonah's on sale. Jonah with the shirt off, it's nice. Claim my daily reward. I think I did. Yes, I did. Perfect. Oop. Okay, so let's check our quests. How do I have so many coins? I'm a DBD partner, so they do give us stuff periodically. If you mean the auric cells, they give us auric cells. If you mean the iridescent shards, I just play the game a lot. And blood points, I could have more. Let's be real. Okay, so... Be chased for 60 seconds, chased for 800 seconds. Finish 2 trials without survivors escaping. Okay. Was that in Chaos Shuffle? Where was that? Was that just in... That was just in regular, right? I could play regular? Okay. I want to play as the pig. And hopefully we can be a nasty hog. I do have some nice things on her. Ooh, okay. We can maybe go to the jigsaw place. Piggly Wiggly tea. Permitted the term his twink ass. Wow. Wow there. When they give you shirtless Dwight. Dwight is cute, but he seems self-conscious. I don't think he would ever go shirtless. Hi. I'm sure that there's somebody with more than me. I only have a... I mean, not to say I only, but I'm pretty sure Elix has like 200,000 or something like that. She like never uses hers. I get anything that is licensed. My rule is I need to either like it or want to wear it or have some reason to want it. I don't just get it. I only get every cosmetic for Naya, I want to say. Otherwise, I get it if I'm going to wear it or like it being paired with something, or I get every single thing if it's licensed. Every single thing if it's licensed. I need it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna have it. Also, we have giveaways, but we're gonna wait on our giveaways. We just started the stream, you know? We just started the gaming. So we're gonna wait on our giveaway. Does the game flash for y'all, or is it just me? Whenever I alt-tab, it flashes. That's strange. Does that happen to anybody else? That didn't used to happen. Strange. I wonder why it's doing that. Ooh, I like both of those. Either way, it's a win. You want to play DBD again, but you hurt your wrist at work and your brace makes it hard. Oh no, Grimly. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, quick recovery so you can be back to slaying. Do you have it set to full screen and not full screen windowed? That is a question, Silas. Let's check that. Remind me after this match. Okay, so not the map I wanted, and I used my last jigsaw piece, but this could be nice. I'm not mad at this level. I like it. I also have a 3-gen over there. Gotta go over there real quick. Okay, you can go up there. That's fine. Ooh, I hear you. They saw me coming. How do they know I'm coming? Oh no. Huh. They absolutely clock it when I'm on my way. I see people up there, but I don't want to go up there. Okay. I hear them. Oh! How does she know when I'm on my way? Your item, girl. I need to run. I need to go. Okay. Perfect. This is where I want to be. Gotcha. Grab your item. Damn it. Why is there a pallet here? I'm gonna finish the gens I want to keep. Oh my god, he is so smart. How are these people playing this way? Oh. Hat, damn it. Ugh! How do they manage? These players, like, they see me through walls. How is that? Do y'all know what perks they're using? Oh, I exclusively get Prestige 100s. Exclusively. I simply only get Prestige 100s. Okay, that's not being worked on. They are working on this. Gotcha. Throw it. Ooh! ma'am. Out of here. Let's turn around in case they're trying something. To the basement! To the basement! What are you doing over there? What are they doing over there? I got a team of Eves. They just know exactly when I'm coming. I don't understand. Ooh. I hesitated. Hats are on. Damn it. Keep healing. So sick of her. I couldn't get her. It's impossible to get these people. How do they know? I don't understand. I literally do not understand. Pink Jacket Club. Didn't they change Spine Chill? Doesn't Spine Chill work differently these days? Perfect. I need to get them all injured. Gotcha. How are we feeling about FNAF? Bluck? FNAF. Not interested. Are they gonna finish the gen? They're healing instead, that's good. Is somebody hurt over there? Where's the person touching this? No. How do they heal so fast? I really don't understand. They're just healers. They're healing mains. That should have hit him. That should have hit him. How do they know I'm coming? Like, literally. Do they have Spine Chill and they need to, like, not look at the gen? They must. I wasn't looking at him that entire time. Until I did. Gotcha. Fierce. They're all hurt finally. Fuck off. Of course they have Dead Hard. They are so... I don't understand. I just need to leave them slugged, I think. They have Dead Hearts. You don't have any pallets, babes. Oh! Giving you another hat. Last hat of the evening. I'm gonna put him way over here. Will I have time? Will I have time? Will I have time? Will I have time? Don't wait. Ooh. Ooh. Love your platinum blonde. Thank you so much, Rin Rin. These are gonna start being blocked soon. Okay, I need to travel over here, but not look their way. Gotcha. I need to go by sound. Shoot, they didn't. Nobody stayed around here. Maybe they went to the totem. Let's see if they're on the totem. Hi, totem bestie. Sorry. You better have decisive. But I think he did other stuff, so then he doesn't have decisive. Ooh, one of the hats is on. Yay. I have a 3-gen. That's his first hook. That's crazy. He has deliverance. That's wild. No, dead hard, thank God. So he's probably doing his totem. Is she dead? Please be dead. Please be dead. I deserve a death right now. Ugh! I am sick. Everybody's hurt in this house. They're gonna finish that gen, I fear. I'm gonna just leave him on the ground. They all got their hats off. I have not a power in the world. David's there. David will be dead soon, I think. No. He's been hooked. get out of here. Perfect. They do only have one gen left, but I think they're all on death hook now. I want to say they're all on death hook now. These scratch marks, they're going the long way around. Yep. Hi. They're all too scared. Oh, they see me. Hello. They're gonna let David die. Ooh, they saved him. Ooh. That should have hit him. It was so hard. Rather than healing, they need to just work on these gens. I fear. They handed me a 3-gen. Hi, twins. Where did he go? No. Perfect. Yay! Finally. Finally someone's dead. Ugh. Well, they're trying to distract me. These people are demonic. Yeah, I'm getting the best players in the world. And David is a bot, so what is he up to? Have they given up? My challenge is to not let anyone escape out of anything but the hatch, so that's what we're trying to do. Oh, hi, bot. So the bot is stupid. Into a corner? We're just gonna let him... Oh, we can put him right there. It's close. Very close. Hopefully they don't finish a gen. It's just 2 people. There's no way. There's one of them. Hello, Nicolas Cage. Go right here. Perfect. Well, I earned that. Yay. I had to work so hard for that. Oh. You better find it. You better find it. Is it over there? Let's see. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Well, we got the challenge. What the fuck were they using? Were all of them Prestige 100? Let's see. None of them? That's nuts. Okay. Decisive, Hope, Balance Landing, Windows, Left Behind. Oh, David didn't get to use his Left Behind. Deliverance. Off the Record, Dead Hard. Oh, wow. The Zarina had all... I thought that it was the David that was booning, but it was the Zarina. Okay, looking at their perks, they don't, on paper, look to be Sweat Lords. They don't. But my god, I mean, 2 Decisives. Only 1 Dead Hard, but that was so much. That was the longest match ever. My goodness! Ugh. Are you playing the Nasty Pig again? I was trying to be a Nasty Pig, but it was so difficult. I had to just be a pig. Be a hog. Sin, thank you so much for the subscription on TikTok. I appreciate it so much. Mwah, love you. Keep thinking the tumbleweeds are wigs. I think that's nice. Hi, Daru. The Knicks are yeah, the Knicks were wild. The Nicolas Cages were nuts. Okay, well, we did our challenge, so that's something we should be really grateful for. We just have be chased for 60 seconds. We've completed all the milestones, all the dailies, Chaos Shuffle. We've done all the ones we can. Wow, not a challenger quest in the world. Have I played Killer Clowns? Yes, I loved it when it first came out. I haven't played it in a while. Last time I played it, it was so difficult to be clowns. I was like, I can't play this right now. But I've heard that they buffed the clowns recently. And speaking of clowns, I'll play as the clown. I do want to go shopping for a cigar box. Thank you, Sin. You were so sweet. Play the Plague. For a galaxy, I'll play whatever you want. I will. That match was almost as long as Leia. You know, that is very true. You're looking extremely blonde tonight. Thank you so much, Holly. Blonding. Blonding beautifuls. The Dredge. I do like the Dredge. I do like to play as the Dredge. Okay. Go. The Snuffleupagus. Yeah, he's nice. Oh, Silas. What did you say? I should change something? What did you say? What did Silas say? Silas said something. Check if you're full screen. I am full screen. Oh. So should it... Oh. Oh my. TikTok is trying to disengage. So, so I should try windowed full screen. Alt tab. Oh, it doesn't flicker. Look at you. Look at you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's ladies' night. Oh, no.